everyone, and welcome to another moving vlog. I am in my front entryway, and our first project today is going to be to paint the back of my door. It's a little bit backlit, so excuse, I don't know how great the shots will look, but basically the back of our front door was painted black when we bought it, and just from the years of my dogs scratching on it every time we came home, it could just use a fresh coat of paint. So that is step one. If you're new here, I am moving from Iowa 1,000 miles to Austin, Texas. So in this moving vlog, I'll be doing some more house projects, painting some final things, maybe doing some packing, donations, I don't really know what else. Anything we can do to get our house ready to sell and to get ready to move 1,000 miles across the country. So if you watched my last moving vlog, then you saw my basement, and it's looking a lot better actually. I don't think in the last video I ever took like this is what it looks like now that I took some stuff to donate. So here's your little update, and tomorrow we're having someone come to work on our basement windows. We have a few broken panes. Our windows are almost 100 years old. Like, they're single pane windows, like it's to be expected that we're gonna have to get them repaired at some point. So we're having someone come to replace those panes tomorrow, and I want to clear out my basement to make it easier for him to do his job. And so I think I'm actually going to try to donate almost everything over here today. I think this will just be one carload, which is super awesome, and then I'll just clean up the other side of the basement, and it should hopefully not take very long either. I feel like we could do this in an hour maybe. I don't know. Let's get going. Trying to get the music to work with my iPad and my headphones. I love these headphones so much. My husband got them for me, and I don't know how I went through life without being able to put on noise canceling headphones. They didn't work for a week, and it was so hard for me to do chores. Like, sometimes I just have to block out the world. It's so nice. I'm just gonna fill this box with some miscellaneous things. Yeah. Box number one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 books. I kept these because I thought maybe I would do a craft with them. They're just like old music books, and I never got around to doing a craft, so maybe someone else will do a craft with them or something. The main thrift store where I like to donate things doesn't take Christmas decorations, so I'm going to have to take those somewhere else. I'm not really sure where, so I'm just putting all of those in a separate pile. Going to collapse this, but I just realized I can actually put things in it and treat it like a box, so I guess I'll do that. All right, I finished on the basement for now. I have a car full of stuff to donate, and I'll show you how I left the basement. I ended up just stopping for the time being because I realized there were some things I wanted to do while places were open. So we're gonna go drop these off, then we're gonna go run a couple errands, and I'll take you guys along with. I'm still trying to figure out how to film in my car with my camera. I think this seems pretty good. This is my tripod on the floor of my car. I don't know why it has taken me so long to think about doing that, but I think this is solid. I just dropped off all of that stuff, and the people at this thrift store are just so nice. They're so kind. So I'm excited to have done my second drop off. I did the first drop off in my first moving vlog video, and I feel like I might only have like one more, maybe. It's not a lot of stuff. You might notice that I have my glasses on now. That's because these are actually new glasses that I got this summer. And they're a little big for me. I found them to be really heavy. And part of that is because I have the most horrendous prescription ever. That is an exaggeration, but I have really thick lenses. I didn't know that as glasses get bigger, basically the way that the lenses work is they are curved, and so then they get thicker on the edges if you get bigger frames. And so I went in to try to see if there was anything that the eye place could do to like make them a little less heavy, because I was getting headaches from them sitting on my face, and they said to just pick out a new pair and I can trade them in. So those are in right now, and let's go pick them up. So if you like these glasses, I'm sorry, they're about to go away. I hope you like my next ones, but even if you don't, it's like, these are super cute, but sometimes it's the functionality over them being cute. I need something smaller so I don't get headaches when I wear them. So anyway, let's go do that. Here are the new glasses. I actually love them so much. They look kind of black from far away, but they're actually green with a little bit of tortoiseshell, and they just feel really me. And also they fit 1,000 times better. I ended up having to get the big ones loosened so they wouldn't hurt as much, and then they felt like they were gonna fall off my head, but these feel like they just fit my face. I'm so excited. Okay, so the next errand that I'm running is that I'm going to go film another one of my segments for my plant shopping video series that I'm making, where I'm plant shopping at every plant store in Des Moines before we move. I don't know what order I'm posting these in, so I don't know if you've already seen those yet. If you have, I'll make sure to link them, but if you haven't, keep an eye out for them. But essentially, I'm plant shopping at 6 different plant shops in Des Moines, and I've already done 3, so I have 3 to go. And I keep thinking I'm gonna do it, and then sometimes it's just hard to get myself out of the door. I'm a homebody. I love being at home. So anyway, I'm out the door today. We're running around, we're doing things, and I think I'm gonna go to Renovation Jungle, which is one of my top favorite plant stores, and I haven't been there in a minute. And yeah, so anyway, I will be filming it, but for that video. So I'll say goodbye to you guys for now and catch up with you again whenever I have some other thing that I'm doing to prepare to leave. I'm surprised by how many little tiny things that you have to figure out when you're moving. So anyway, I'll catch up with you guys later. So I decided a couple of days ago to start one of the biggest projects, which is painting this deck and painting our front porch. And somehow I thought I was gonna get it all done in one day, and I got about half of it done. Like, I feel like I did a really good job. But essentially I had to prime this. We put the first coat of red on, and we primed the front porch. We, meaning my mom. I did do a lot of it. I primed the whole, like almost the entire deck by myself, which was a lot of work, and my spirits definitely lifted when my mom came over. It was much better to do it with someone else. And this morning, I'm gonna get started on putting the first coat of this red paint on our front porch. And I'm loving this red paint. It has some kind of sand mixed in, so it's super grippy. And it just looks a lot better than what was here before. I'm really excited about how it looks, and I feel like it's such a good facelift for, I would say, not a ton of work, but it's been a lot of work. I would say not a ton of money. It's a great facelift for, like, I used a can of primer and almost one can of paint on this. So I'm feeling pretty happy about this. as you can see, our front porch is done, as is our deck. This is one of those projects that I really wish we would have done sooner. I think that it was a big learning opportunity for me to understand that you might have a bunch of projects that you think that you'll get to someday, and there's something to be said about getting them done sooner instead of waiting, because we easily could have done our porch and our deck years ago, and we didn't. So now we made them look really beautiful for the next owners. We put our house up for sale, and we did get an offer. So by the time that this comes out, hopefully that all worked out. We'll just see. If you know anything about the buying and selling process, just things can change. Until you sign the paperwork, nothing is set in stone. So I try not to get my hopes up, but I think this one's going to work out. And I have a good feeling that the next owners of this house will love it as much as we do. I really hope so, and we'll probably drive by whenever we're in Des Moines to just take a little sneak peek at it, or come back to our old neighborhood to go for walks and things like that. But I've been busy. You saw me packing up the pod. That's getting picked up today. Brian and I packed all of that up over the last week, and my mom is the Jenga master, so she was able to get it all organized in there. It's all tightly packed, so I feel pretty confident that nothing's going to break, and even if it does, things are things. I'm trying to keep that in mind with this move, that it's okay if things break. Brian and I are safe and healthy and happy and all that stuff. I've never moved across the country, so I need a mantra like that, because I've just heard horror stories of movers breaking things. So the rest of our house, professional movers are taking in just a few days. And I have a bit of news that when we were in Austin, so I have now been to Austin when you're seeing this video, I started my new job, which has been really great. And we looked at houses and put an offer on a house that first week that we were there, and we close on it this Thursday. So by the time you're seeing this video, we've probably already moved to Austin. We are living in our new house, and I'm really excited about the new house. As much as I'm sad to leave this one, I'm so excited for everything the new house has to offer, our new neighborhood, and our new city. So this will be the last moving vlog of, prepping the house to sell, moving all of our stuff and everything. And after this video, you can expect to see a video of me prepping all of my plants for the move. I have done so much work to get them ready. And after that, you'll see a video of kind of a home tour of my house, saying goodbye to my first home. I'm really excited about that one. And finally then, a vlog of us moving across the country. So that's when I will show you what it's like to load up all of my plants into the cars that we're taking, and what that looks like to drive 13 hours with a bunch of plants and 2 dogs and all of those things. And then later, if you're interested, I would be happy to show you what the home searching process was like in Austin and give you a tour of our new house. So thank you so much for watching during this crazy time in my life. I thankfully have had months to process moving from my home state, moving from this beautiful house, and I'm someone that it takes a long time to process things, but I'm now at the point where I can truly just say that I'm so excited for these next steps. If you want to see real-time updates of what's going on in my life, make sure to follow me on Instagram, as I'm always posting about what's going on in my life there, whereas YouTube is, especially right now, a little bit more behind, since I pre-filmed a lot of videos to get me through the craziness that is packing, moving, unpacking, etc. I will see you in the next YouTube video. Bye!